Good morning, everybody. Good morning. It's JPR, and at the time of recording this video, I have still not finished New Pokemon Snap. In fact, I never actually finished the original Pokemon Snap when I was a kid. I didn't even know that Mew was the final boss until like a couple years ago. Guys, I know it's hard to believe, but I'm bad at Pokemon Snap. Which is like half the reason why instead of doing a traditional review of the game, I'm just gonna give a quick little commentary on it and why it's great for the Pokemon franchise right now in 2021. First of all, I don't know about you guys, but I have not seen a single person complain about this game yet. And I know, it's only been a week, but still, that's impressive. Granted, this is YouTube, and I'm sure someone is gonna comment down below and tell me how New Pokemon Snap kicked their grandma over in the middle of a four-way intersection and stole her groceries, but for right now, it seems like this really is the chill game that this franchise needed right now. Can we agree on that? I mean, it feels like ever since Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon came out in 2017, that almost every single Pokemon release has been met with criticism and scrutiny. And not just the main series games, mind you. This is also extended to spin-offs like Pokemon Masters and Home and Unite and Sleep, if that game is even still a thing. And even future games like the Diamond and Pearl remakes and Pokemon Legends Arceus are being picked apart right as we speak. I just think it's incredibly refreshing that we have this game where everyone just seems to be happy playing it. And it's a bit of a relief too. I mean, this is a sequel that people have been demanding for decades, especially when the Wii U and 3DS era was in. I really didn't think this would be a title that lived up to the hype. I had so many fears leading up to this release, like, oh, the original game was really short and one of this game is only a couple hours long and it's still $60, or this linear on-rails adventure won't work as well in the modern era of gaming, or seeing Pokemon in 3D isn't as impressive now as it was back on the Nintendo 64, all kinds of worries like that. But amazingly, this game laid a lot of my worries to rest the moment I started playing. First of all, each area actually has multiple levels now. I don't believe that was in the original game, but basically the more you play in one area, it will level up, and then the Pokemon will act a lot differently and provide you an opportunity to get some really cool and different shots of the same Pokemon. And you still have access to the lower levels even after you level up, so if you miss something cool on your first trip, don't worry, you can replay it at any time. This levels feature is probably the one thing that has stood out the most to me so far. That and being able to come back during nighttime in certain areas, I think that adds a cool twist. And a lot of the areas, maybe all of them, I'm not sure, but it seems like most of them have some alternate path that you can take by running a scan, which definitely increases replayability. I also don't think there's a bad area in this entire game. Granted, I'm pretty sure I haven't unlocked every area yet, but the ones I've seen have been spectacular. On the surface, it's like, oh, this is just a beach, or a forest, or a volcano, but there's always something cooler underneath. I think my favorite area so far is the Foggy Forest. I know that's not what it's called, but that's just what it is. It's a foggy forest that leads into a bamboo forest and then an area that changes seasons. That one is really cool. I was like, man, I wish this was just an area in a mainline Pokemon game. There's so much going on here. The Pokemon also end up having a lot of really cool interactions together, although I will say that it feels a little more difficult to make the Pokemon do exactly what you want them to do, like in the original. Like, there's this one area in the beach, and spoilers by the way, but every time I play through it, my friends yell at me and tell me that there's a way to make the Stunfisk and the Octillery fight, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I can't make them fight. Maybe it's because you have so many different tools and I'm just bad at the game, but between like the apple and the wave thingy and the glowing orb and the little song you can play, it doesn't feel as straightforward as the original. Like, I feel like I'm always missing something every time I play through a level. Which could be a good thing, could be a bad thing. I'm leaning good thing though, because again, maybe I'm just stupid, maybe this is operator error, not the game. One thing I will say though, the rating system is still a little weird to me. Like, I got this incredible shot of these two Clawitzer shooting water at each other, and it was like a 1-star picture, which the stars don't really indicate the quality of the photo. That's what the bronze, silver, gold, diamond ranks are for. The stars more so give you an idea of the neat things those Pokemon will do, but I was like, bruh, you can't tell me that Clawitzer shooting water at each other is the most boring thing this Pokemon does. There's no way this is a 1-star picture. So I don't fully understand the star thing yet, but beyond that, you do get the occasional jank rating, like, wow, that score feels a lot lower than it should have been, or in some cases, a lot higher. Like, I've had photos where I barely clip Pikachu's tail into the frame of the photo, because again, I'm really bad. And then Jaywitz here is like, yeah man, looks great, this is a diamond rank photo. Like, bro, if Professor Oak from the original game saw this photo, he would revoke my license and punch me in the face. And I deserve it. Which, side note, I kinda want to complain about the characters in this game because they do absolutely nothing, but I know this is a Pokemon Snap game and it literally doesn't matter. I just gotta wonder why they're there half the time. See, this is why I can't review Pokemon Snap. I know it sounds like I'm reviewing Pokemon Snap right now, but half the time, I'm just confused. Not that I'm complaining, I'm having fun. Does it sound like I'm not having fun? I'm sorry, I'm having fun. Anyway, the point is, yeah, the game's not perfect, but I was honestly so surprised with how well they were able to recapture the magic of the original game. Make no mistake, this is a very feel-good game, even if you're very bad at it like I am. It's so chill, it's so laid back, it's so pretty, it shows you some really cool, sometimes really shocking stuff, like I witnessed a Finneon get picked up and eaten by a Wingull. It was thrilling. So really what I wanted to say is I think this is the game that Pokemon really needed right now. They need some good vibes on their side. They need a game that isn't always making people mad. And I also think this game is really important for rejuvenating Pokemon spin-offs in general. If you think about it, we haven't really had a traditional Pokemon spin-off game recently. Like, yeah, we had Mystery Dungeon last year, but that was a remake. We had Pokemon Masters, but that's like a mobile gacha game. Not to discount mobile gacha games, I love Pokemon Masters, but you know, it's not the same type of spin-off as something like Snap, or Coliseum, or Ranger, or Pokken. We've been really dry on these fully fleshed out spin-off games for quite a while, especially in Gen 7 and 8. And I think if this is a game that people like a lot and it sells well, maybe we could start to see a resurgence of Pokemon spin-offs a bit later down the road. It could just be the optimist in me talking here, but I think it's a real possibility. I love Pokemon games, core series, spin-offs, anything. Give me Conquest 2, come on guys, that game turns 10 next year. Give me Pokepark 3, give me Mystery Dungeon 5, give me NASCAR 2005 Chase for the Cup Definitive Edition. I'm just kidding on that one. Because that game is already the Definitive Edition, it couldn't be any more perfect. Anyway, yeah, Pokemon. This game is good. I've thoroughly enjoyed myself so far. I hope this has some good implications moving forward. Maybe we'll see some more dead spin-offs get revived. Maybe we'll see some brand new spin-offs join the party. Who knows? That's all I really wanted to touch on. I know this is a very short, sparsely edited video, but fret not, I graduate next week, which means this is more than likely my last video as a college student, so that's hype. I'm looking forward to another great summer of content. If you guys ever have anything you want me to cover, by all means drop it in the comments down below, and I'll definitely consider it. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys next time.